Today we're talking about how to draw the letter T in our sans serif, serif, and script styles. As always, you can find this free practice sheet as a printable PDF or Procreate file in the caption. I have given you a couple extra letters today simply because the lowercase t can be drawn with a straight terminal or with a curved terminal. So I thought it would be fun for you to practice both. All in all, letter T is very simple. So let's talk about the few things that make it a little unique. I'm just gonna grab a monoline brush and black. So you can see that your uppercase T is very simple. So you've got your, let's make sure I'm on the right layer, get on my practice layer. So you've got your top and then right down the middle. And I'm just tapping my finger to make a perfectly straight line. This is your downstroke. So this is gonna be your thicker part. And I'm just eyeballing it. That's a little bit off. That looks a little better there. And then I'll just close my terminal at the bottom with a straight line. And then same thing at the top, only this one is gonna be thinner. Like that, and then I can drag and drop and continue filling all my color. So you can see the uppercase T is very simple. And then to add serifs, I'm gonna add a new layer to keep them perfect. Sometimes this serif is also called a beak when it's here on the top bar of the letter T. So your serifs are gonna look something like that on that side. And that on that side, I'm closing my shape and coloring it in manually just since it's small. And then I'm going to swipe left, click duplicate, arrow. I'm gonna flip horizontal. I already have snapping and magnetics on. So then I'm just gonna slide it into place so that my serifs, I'm a little off there, match well. And then I can pinch my layers together and do any editing. So if I want to maybe smooth out my serifs a little bit up here, I can. So use as many layers as you need to. I could always make them chunkier. And then when we are talking about the lowercase t, the main thing is the serifs are just a little bit different. So let's practice drawing a curved one down here. So you would start with your letter frame. I'm gonna add a new layer since we're on a different letter. And then this is your downstroke. So I'm gonna stop a little higher up just so I can do that curved terminal. So for your curved terminal, you want a slight overshoot. And then same thing. So that's more of an upstroke. So you're gonna come down and then back up. And then just close off your top. You can see I don't come all the way up to the cap height for my lowercase t. And then your cross stroke sits about on the mean line. So when I thicken it, I'm gonna go above what I have drawn. And then again, just close off the ends. I keep getting stray marks, and then I can fill those. And then when you add serifs on this one, if you've drawn it with the curved bottom, you just have one at the top here, like that. That's a little long. I like to keep it short. It looks a little more balanced to me to keep it a little shorter, like that. And then if you do a straight T, then you'll have a serif on each side as I've done in the demonstration. The big thing with the script T is that depending on how you draw it, it can easily look a bit like a J. So for this, I've done just a straight bottom. There are times when you'll see people do this, including myself, or this, but you kind of have to plan that based on the word you are writing and what comes out legible, because it is very easy to all of a sudden have your T start looking for like a J. So for this, we're just gonna do a straight downstroke, and then I just did a cap there, and I kept all my cross strokes very thin. So we have high contrast, just like all the other script letters in this series. I wanted to keep them consistent. So same thing with the T, I just made my cross stroke a little curvy. And again, you can always thicken those up if you like and make them a little more script-like, curve the ends, play with it. And you can try doing some T's that maybe look like this, but you can see, you know, if I wrote a certain word like, I don't know, but it might look like a T, but if you write a different word, it could look like a J. So you just kind of have to plan around the word that you're writing and make sure that it still looks legible to determine which style T you want to use.